Alright. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Ricky. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday morning. It's 11:45. We are going to get started with some Final Fantasy 16. Last time we played, we cut off Kupka's hands, and we gave him these hands. It was a wonderful time, even though I lost a few times, but it was still a wonderful time. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that like button. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that bullshit. We're gonna try and do this, and if I have time, maybe some Monster Hunter. I need to play a little more Monster Hunter World. But for the most part, I'm loving this game in a way it's progressing for the most part. Let's get into it.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
And this is
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue.
I like
It'll
this
be us
Mid.
next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
oh, for you, Vivian, I'd do anything.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while.
Damn, so we got
Thought you
side
had
quests to
buried in
do?
a dusty altar.
We're forcing the side quest, guys.
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on.
I like her large braid.
Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Okay, do we have control?
Oi, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom was...
Mid's on everyone else's dime. Alright.
I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Music in it is pretty good.
Shouldn't you be getting some
For
rest?
the most part. I like it. Chill.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only
Dad's
just come
place.
back.
Wait, is Mid Sid's
And
daughter?
I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that
Time
I
to
can
put
help
my
the
neck
people
to
here,
work.
and I want to do it.
I like her vernacular.
If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
This is the
First things first, I need
mid-filler arc.
equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need help.
Just borrow my carpenter, why don't you? Okay.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Chop off Kupka's head this time.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
You know, a good
How's it coming along?
thing that I really do appreciate in this game more than in Final Fantasy VII Remake is the people are further apart, so the sound of people speaking in your ear isn't crazy like it was before.
Blackthorn.
You'd be walking
busy?
down the aisle, hallway, and
look
there's like
like?
18 different conversations.
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
An airship? I haven't seen an airship yet
See
in this
what I can
game.
do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
I haven't spoken to Sharon in a minute.
Was one mid-spav?
Just now, she's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Speed it up. How many times is he checking his pocket?
Think you can find
It's
everything
the
on
same
there?
animation every single time.
They're slow. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay,
That just leaves the
hell of a
carpenter.
side quest.
Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Below me? How do I go there? Let's go down. It does. Okay, okay. I've never really explored this area. I don't know this place very well. Not like other places in video games where I know areas like the back of my hand. This news location is different than the last one, and the last one I was just getting a little familiar with.
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch 'em, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
Bernard.
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you.
I guess this is also a little bit of an arc
Least I
for
could do.
Clive, showing that he's becoming more like Sid by gathering favors from people who he's helped. Alright, Martha's Rest. How do I get there? Open world map. Bam, I haven't been here in a minute. It's been like 3 streams since the last time I've been at Martha's Rest. Alright, we're back. We're going inside. This game looks amazing, dude. Look at all the candles. I like the vibe in here.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there, then.
He went to a ruin? Doesn't sound good. I mean, I will take this over random encounters any day. This does still look, even though I'm literally just running through a swamp, this is amazing to look at.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit, says Clive.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I?
That's Mosey.
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends.
Oh, I gotta clear out the fucking fiends.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Oh, God.
Thank you kindly.
There's gonna be a boss fight in here.
Take care.
I was hoping for a chill stream. Oh, jeez, Rick. Please, please, please just be scorpions. And chickens.
This shouldn't take long.
I think it said it shouldn't take long. It said as long as... Just because you said that shit. Got some boss gauntlet. Okay. Okay. I have to sit up for this.
Nice try.
The monster full of fucking depths inside your old hood, bro. It's alright, dog. I'm a motherfucking exterminator. Dude. Motherfucking exterminator, dog. I forgot how to lock on. Ah, dude.
Nice try. Fire and flame. I needed that.
You're almost down, bitch.
Too slow.
Let's go. Whoop that thing's ass.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. So it may as well have been a century, looking at the place.
My poor eyes.
Isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
I'm not crying because of him. I'm crying because I was staring at the fucking screen for like 5 minutes straight. My eyes
That should take care of
dry
Miss
as
Little
shit.
List.
Ah!
Better head back before she thinks
All
of
right.
anything else.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work.
Get to work.
I can't wait.
I like her spunky attitude. Good attitude in a very bleak game. You don't get to see it very often, so you gotta appreciate when you see it. She's giving me like the legendary
That's my
weapon,
good deed
like,
for the day
weapon
done.
or whatever the fuck.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course.
She's not going on this
Take care of
mission.
her, won't
Do
you?
not take her.
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must
Oh,
have
that's
found
right.
something.
The dog turned into like an armored ice dog. Where's Jill?
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Talia's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Okay. I was wondering why are they hiding Jill for some reason, but no, you can still see her, so it's alright. Because he went there specifically to speak to Jill, but he didn't speak to Jill. But I guess she's supposed to be resting, but they do have her sitting up, so. Is it wrong that I checked? You know what, I was wondering, like, is she like frozen completely now? She should not move her legs. What's going on with her? You know in Chrono Trigger, hold on, before I continue. You know in Chrono Trigger, Luca's mom in the beginning of the game is just sitting there. She's just sitting there and she's talking about how her husband and her daughter is always out doing inventions, and then Taven comes in and gives her an apple. And then you don't understand why she's sitting there. Maybe it could have been one of those moments where she's just freaking sitting there. You never know. So I have to go and check. That's what my thought process is.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal.
Could be like an extra story
Where
thread.
did you get him, like, in the first place?
Torgal.
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir.
Okay. She gave him
to my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right.
Seems like a little bit of an
If it weren't for
asshole,
Torgal
but alright.
blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern...
This guy's voice is underrated. It's really good.
Health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
In your what? Did he say in his nuts?
There you are!
My
Looking
nuts.
everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
A smile on Clive. Damn, Clive is literally just... This is an arc.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Alright, so she's gonna make an airship.
That's settled. I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Kupka news? Oh shit, the drama continues. Spending a lot of time in the hideout today. The hideout stream. My girl Vivian. Vivian Banks.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Yeah. Clive puts a lot of faith in Vivian. Story don't move without her. A long pause.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
You don't plan on being king, my boy?
Clive, have you got a minute?
Clive, you got a minute?
Have a guest.
A guest?
Hey, Sal's Andy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Doing good.
No trouble. It was a pleasure.
Playing a little Final Fantasy 16 earlier.
Uncle Byron?
Oh, it's his uncle.
Clive, my boy!
Hope you're doing good this Tuesday morning.
Cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here.
Okay. His uncle's a heat up. And he's gonna get his uncle killed if he keeps messing with him. Meanwhile, the Holy Empire of Sandbrick. This game is beautiful, man. I would love to see the first 6 Final Fantasies done like this.
How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse
That's
them.
dripped out.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to
Good,
feed.
good. I'm glad you're doing
We
alright.
just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Have you played Final Fantasy 16? Are you playing through it?
Of course,
Have you
none of
beaten
this
it?
would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan.
Well, I don't have a Discord. I do have a Discord, but I avoid it. Can you send it to my Instagram? Do you have an Instagram? My Instagram is StormtrooperRicky. Hold on, or maybe even Twitter.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
There we go. I got a Twitter link. I knew I made a Twitter link eventually. Yeah, all those graphics are me.
Until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open.
My
give
5-year-old
them
son
time
gave
to
me
gather
ideas.
What gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Sweet, yeah, just hit me up on
Were
Twitter.
Prince Dion to take the field,
Or IG,
the
whichever
enemy
your
would
choice
surely
is.
send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would, of course, prevail, there would be heavy losses
I'd love
on
to
both.
see your
You need
work.
not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan,
I would like to see a
It is
fight
not to
between Bahamut and Titan too.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
This political stuff is wild.
there will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Oh, that's tyrant shit.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, just DM me there.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Look forward to seeing your work. You make logos too. Actually, I got the little Proto Man with the red from Pokemon. Cause like I don't know. I try to mix like two gaming properties into one. Everything I did on my channel is custom from me, but I'd love to see someone else's work.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp.
Damn.
And await my orders.
This dad sending his son out to battle, knowing people are gonna die.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once.
Used to play this when you were a child. Final Fantasy, yeah.
May Gregor forgive you.
I've played almost all of them. The only ones I haven't played are like 5. I haven't played 5. I haven't played 6. The MMOs. 11.
What do the
But everything else I've played.
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Glad you like it. It's hard to find like-minded, individuals that enjoy a good story told by the great Square Enix. I also like Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. Love Final Fantasy. Obviously, you see from my channel, I play Pokemon too. Turn-based RPGs are kind of my thing. Although I do like this hack and slash shit. Not gonna lie, it's kind of fun.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here?
I like pressing buttons.
One way to find out.
I have to go back down? Okay. This guy. Dripped out. Everyone in this game dripped out.
How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you,
yeah.
I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most.
Would you say you have a favorite Final Fantasy? If so, which one? Mine's is Final Fantasy 9.
Which is why I came. To learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosaleth to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's
Damn.
coffers,
Just go ahead, flex his money on him.
2,000?
It's the most money Gav's ever heard of and seen. Don't forget to follow. Thanks for watching.
That is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to.
A lot of
tell you
nothing has happened in this stream so far. Well, that's not
idea
true. We did
Coco
some fight. We
withdrew
did fight some
wounded from
fiends
Rosalith.
earlier.
Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Okay.
Come here and I'll show you.
Oh shit, we got a cutscene. Please. I love Vivian cutscenes. They break everything down so easily.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast.
Yes, that's how. Then we attacked them.
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes.
God, I love the way they
It
speak in
seems
this
safe to
game.
assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists
Alright,
did
alright,
put
Zandy.
ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away
I'll
from
be
under
here.
your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends?
What did they do?
Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Okay. Interesting.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away.
So he's there.
Now I
They're
think
protecting
about it,
him.
there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you past
No,
the
don't
way.
take your uncle. He's gonna fucking
As luck would
die.
have it, I had intended to
Do
journey
not take your
Candlewood on
uncle,
business after
dude.
visiting
No.
you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well.
What friends? You mean
Be
Gav?
quick about it, my boy.
Leave
Time
Gav.
waits for no man.
Gav's been through too much. Oh shit, I just realized that my Switch is over here on the couch not charging. I was breeding a his Galarian Slowpoke earlier for the GTS. Alright, we're talking to Otto first.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head.
But we're also going
I
to
must
destroy
get
the
what I
Mother
have
Crystal,
to.
I have a point. I have a feeling.
promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
Desert Hare?
An old associate of Sid's.
It's a gangster fucking name. That's some Metal Gear Solid shit.
All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto.
He doesn't want his
I'm
uncle to
leaving you
stay
in
there.
charge.
That's funny.
You can count on us.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want your uncle to go, but I also wouldn't want him to stay at this place. He's a fucking heat up, dog. He's royalty. You shouldn't be at a outlaw bandit hideout.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall.
Oh wait, I probably shouldn't leave, but I'm doing it anyways. I didn't check to see if I can upgrade my weapons. We're gonna fucking fight Kupka and we're gonna fucking kill him, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, guys. The Dalmatian Republic. $12:30. Got about an hour left of streaming, I would say, at most, because I gotta pick up the kids eventually.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Now you're an old man with an axe. That's a pretty gangster battle axe. I hope he can fight. I don't want him to die on this mission.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive.
Helldive. Yeah, I also play a little Pokemon, but Final Fantasy is one of my favorite. Square Enix is one of my favorite video game companies. My favorite Final Fantasy is 9. I'm from the United States, but welcome in. All the way from England. Outstanding. Let's go. I'm from Miami, Florida.
Those are
USA.
Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere.
Nice to meet you,
Our
Nancy
Bermuda
Quinn.
friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh, poor dog can't go inside. I don't want to go. He looks upset. The way he walked off. He knew that. He should have been wearing the hoods the whole time, honestly. This game is so cinematic, but sometimes you just really are just really watching a movie. With little sprinkled bits of gameplay. Man walks into a bar with that sword, you know he's a big deal.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal.
Just indoors with a hood on.
His mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup.
Can I
with lentils
suggest
and
you
honey.
something? Sure, what's up?
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Well, we'll see what it is.
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Would you rather be my squire? Yeah, what would you like for me to do? Oh. Interesting. His brother's there? Holy shit.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs.
Make me more attractive to
Miss this
viewers.
chance and I
Okay.
may never get another.
The last guy I came in here wanted to make custom stuff too. Sure. You have a Twitter?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine.
If you have a Twitter,
I'll fetch you some water.
look up MembraneRicky. Whoop, I can't spell today. There's a link. Yes. So we're all in the same place. That's interesting. Who are these guys?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
They helped save Kupka.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Ah, yeah. He's too loud. You heard him.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Damn it, Uncle. I knew it.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Follow you back now, show some examples? Okay, yeah, I'll follow you. No problem. Yeah, everything on my channel I've made myself.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah,
Like
I'm
whispering?
sure
What's
you
going
can
on here?
Spare us an hour or two. Come on. Friend.
He's stuffing his fucking face. I love it. Never mind. Of course, bring the uncle.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
What the hell?
Stay back, Uncle.
It's a big ass table. Stay back, uncle? Why do we bring him?
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Oh, I'll get to you.
Bravo, my boy!
Oh. Let's go. He just hit the corner, getting bodied. I love it. I love that spell. I didn't get the follow on Twitter. I didn't see anything.
your trouble.
Did you follow MembraneRicky on Twitter?
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Or is that link dead now? Hold on a second. Yeah, Twitter changed to X. I'm pulling it up now. I gotta change that link. I'm over here thinking my shit works.
Now's our chance.
Moving. Copy.
Your Grace?
I'm fine. Yeah.
That link should work. The other link should have worked too, though. I'm not getting the notifications I gotta follow.
Clive?
Well, don't wait on me. I gotta look at it. And, you know, decide to. Did he see his brother? Check now.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Refreshing. Not yet. When I get it, I'll let you know.
Where are you?
Oh shit, it's almost 1 o'clock.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists
Wait for Drake's Fang. Roger that.
Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
As he says that, there's a guard right there. Let me look again.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted
Yeah, he can't do
attention
that by
already.
force.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dallanel.
Oh, the Desert Hare. That's right, we just heard about them.
But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina
I believe you
Dallanel
followed
is the
me.
same.
I'm just probably just not getting the
That would
notification
certainly help
yet.
to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Oh, I see it. Nancy Quinn. Okay. Follow that. Bam. You got the follow. Speak with townspeople.
Looks like we're on the getting back.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
I missed when Twitter told you and people followed you.
Anything I can help you with, traveler?
I have to look at my follower list.
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much
Uncle
like
can
to make
act?
the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all.
I'm looking at your art now. Try to do like 2 things at once. Huh. This is really good. What is this? Oh, it's... Next town folk. There they are. Oh good, they're not too far apart from each other. God, I like this game.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone.
She looks fabulous.
A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
She's short.
If I wanted to find the richest
Not in stature,
town,
but like she's being
where
short
would
with
you
the.
recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with
Now I got
age and
the notification.
experience. Believe you me.
All right. Man, this water looks good. Hold on, before I talk to you, let me look at this fish. Whoa. Whoa. It's come a long time since Super Mario Sunshine.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand.
I'm getting the messages.
And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense.
Furder?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
The only issue with
And
some of
what
these
business
is
do you have with the desert
I'm streaming directly off the PS5 right now. I do have a capture card, but that's from when I'm streaming on the Switch specifically. So I'd have to change the scenes on OBS for my Switch only. But it's fine. I could do that. I'll tell you what I'm looking for. And
do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he...
Ooh.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Too many people know.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Oh, Uncle's fighting now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the Will-O-Wisp so y'all can't touch me and I just combo you in the air for free. Ooh, the dog came in. Let's go. Death by a million burns.
Let's try.
after seeing your boys get bodied like that, you still want to pull up? I don't want to use my H3 powers on these guys. I just feel like that's overkill. Probably end the fight faster though. I am Thunder achievement? Okay. I like your portfolio. Nice, very nice.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Some Blastoise Twitch emotes?
Him.
Some Blastoise Twitch or emotes would be something I'm interested in.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder? Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
That's good. Thank you.
Yes, my lord.
Thanks, Nancy Quinn.
To the Lock of Leisure.
You don't need to send me anymore.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Defeat the bandits. Make for the Lock of Leisure. Okay, we beat the bandits already. Alright, how long are we streaming? Alright, I got like 20 minutes.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and
the finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Oh.
Is this the place?
Good portfolio.
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her.
I'll look through it.
Sorry.
And I'll let you know what I want, but I can tell you that Pokemon emotes are something I'm interested in. Maybe even Ken from Street Fighter.
I'd say he deserves our
because
respect.
it's very relevant to the channel right now.
See that he gets it.
After 16, I plan on playing Final Fantasy 3. So maybe a Dark Knight or Dragoon emote is something that's something I'm considering as well. But I can't commit right now because I just put the kids in school. But I am interested, so I'll keep you in mind.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
Yeah, Pokemon emotes.
I won't waste your time. I need
Well,
passage
2 chats.
through the south gate.
In one of the ones you sent me, I saw a Hydreigon.
What do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the 2 travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Ooh. What is that one guy gonna do to you guys?
What do we need to do?
At this point, we're not killing him just to not stir up trouble.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Okay.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age?
This guy.
But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
I don't like this guy.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
Greybeard.
What did
That's
you
a Skyrim
call
reference?
me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's
This whole
play.
episode
Let us
of the
divide
stream,
our
guys,
forces, Clive,
has
and I'll
literally
not drag this
just been
parlor
filler
game
arc.
on any longer than we need to.
It was mid stuff and now uncle stuff. And I
Good
thought
luck,
we were going to
Uncle.
be fighting Kupka today. See? Quest accepted. No. I'm good
I
with it.
thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
It's 1 o'clock on my end. I gotta clean up the house. I gotta get ready to pick up the kids from school. I got things to do. For the most part, we got a lot done today. Even in the short hour and 15 minutes of that stream, we got pretty much a good chunk of the boring shit out of the way, I'd say. So hopefully next stream, around this time tomorrow, we actually have some action and we take down Kupka. But yeah, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be difficult to chop up for YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Hopefully we don't get bombarded with people trying to sell me fucking emotes and shit. 'Cause I don't want any. I can make my own. Last stream we were getting harassed, honestly. I should have said something.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He's showing he's got too much money in a place where you probably shouldn't flex that kind of cash.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry.
Okay, I hope it's good
I
info.
started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
Okay, alright.
That's enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
And they will.
Of course.
Let me treat you.
Thank God for no more random encounters.
I'll take it from here.
Oh snap, there's a whole crystal like depot over here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Yeah, double cross him.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty.
Oh, wow.
Being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
You're gonna get your uncle killed on this mission, dog, I swear. private guard. Royal Cruiser? That's what they call the Chocobo Cruiser? Damn, Torval's fucking that chick up. Enemies slain. Let's go. Close to a level up.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Yeah, they need the crystals to heat their stoves and shit.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Actually, I do mind waiting, but I know it's gonna be a cut. It's not gonna be a cutscene. It's gonna cut straight past it, so I'm good with it. If I were Clive, I'd be like, "Fuck off! I ain't waiting." Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
The blatant disrespect.
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
Please, feel free to send one of my
So this Lubor guy is the new Desert Hare, kind of like how Clive is the new Sid. From what I understand, it was passed on to him from his mentor, who was a woman. The original Desert Hare was a woman. This carrier owl via spells, pretty awesome. I like that idea for Final Fantasy.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Clive with a smile makes me happy. I ain't even gonna front. It makes me happy.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Man, that quest took forever. We level up. We level up, baby. Let's go. Enough of this filler arc shit. Hey, is it?
Ah, I'm not too late.
Immediately another cutscene.
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Alright, more underground segments.
I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Well, we do keep walking in the cutscenes.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will. Uncle.
Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
No Street Fighter during mornings? You know, I could probably do it if you're available. Just give me like an hour.
Phoenix Gate
I could probably still play, yeah.
In its wake,
I'm down.
Fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to
Also,
save
good
my
morning,
skin.
Tomas. Welcome to the stream.
Like the coward I am.
I can stay until 12? Okay.
And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria
Boy,
is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so.
Oh, you do have the courage of your brother, Unc.
You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I
Cool,
cannot.
Tomas. I'll be here.
I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Strove to improve.
Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance. but was kindled by my father, you would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
That's right, Clive. That's fucking right. Let's go.
You really are just like him, you know. Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Yeah, it sucks that your uncle's gonna die. I already feel it happening.
Well then, this is where we must part ways.
He has a tear.
Wish me
Holy
luck
shit.
in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
My boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
Go safely. I gotta
And
start
you,
saying that more often.
Nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
He turns around and catches an arrow.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
Alright, there goes Uncle. I'm wrong. He hasn't died yet. Good. No, it's just Clive all on his own. Okay, we just go straight in, baby. Drake's Fang, let's fucking go. We've been streaming for 30 minutes now, so let's fucking go. This man's got metal arms. What? He's trying to pick up the force. It's funny.
Fuck, fuck, fuck! Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Fake hands. Can't bend them. Your life sucks. Skill issue.
Out of my sight, witch!
That's the guy who grabbed him.
I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Oh shit, Harper's got the smooth criminal aspect to him. I love it.
Do you see, Hugo?
He's over here hitting the
You
ground.
are
Ting
weak.
ting. Fuck.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
Oh, that's the ramblings of a desperate man.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did?
She did.
Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Okay, what is he about to do?
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
He's taking a sweet ass time.
Muthos is here.
What?
Very well, it shall be so.
Mythos? Clive? He knows Mythos?
You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh shit. This guy's connected to Ultima. Drake's Fang. Ew, stepped in it. Oh, that's scary. Orcs, right? Yep, orcs. Alright, I like Final Fantasy 16 orcs. These things are pretty metal. They're straight up eating people. This is horrible.
Bring them from Ash. Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now?
We open that and you immediately go into the next room. Okay. Look at that. Look at this crystal throne. Oh, the castle's inside the crystal.
Come on, Torgal.
Like the crevice inside the mountain where the crystal lays is where the castle is. Okay. That's actually pretty lit. Look at that.
Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal to his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Had to build his castle in it, yeah. This is gonna be crazy, so get your popcorn ready.
Let the trial begin.
Trial, bro. Spirits Within. That's a Final Fantasy movie. Whoa, okay, that hit me. I love this battle arena, by the way. This crystal chamber that we're in is amazing. Good fight, Undertaker. GG easy. The favor of lightning, okay. Did it without using my limit break. That's something.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Mythos. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save here. It's not gonna be the end of the stream, but I am gonna take a little break and split it here. So the next part will be everything after this.